So Soundcore have just released their most rugged Bluetooth speaker to date, the Boom 3i. Not only that, but it also goes incredibly loud. It's got a whole bunch of features that you probably never even knew you wanted. But is it worth buying? Well, let's check it out. Now it comes in a variety of colours. It comes in blue, black, brown, and it's the jungle green colour that I've got here. One thing you're not going to do is lose this in a hurry, and in a sea of black portable speakers everywhere, it makes a refreshing change. I actually really like it. Size wise, you're looking at about 8 inches long and around about 3 inches square. Weight wise, it's 780 grams, which does make it more heavy than something like the JBL Flip 7, but lighter than the JBL Charge 6. So that could make this the perfect Goldilocks speaker sitting in the middle. The size and the weight of it also means it's super easy for carrying around and also chucking it in your bag as well. Plus this comes with a carry strap as well. So you can just shove that onto these hooks at the top here, and then you can shove it over your shoulder. You can strap it onto a kayak. So it really is easy for just picking it up and taking it anywhere. And build quality wise, this feels pretty rock solid. You've got these rubberized ends, so that helps protect it if you happen to drop it. The ends also have these passive radiators which also glow up with lights when it plays music. We'll get to that later. And this plastic grate grill over the top, other than playing music on it, protects the speakers underneath. You've got a woofer and a tweeter under there. So it is mono sound coming out of these, not stereo. Although you can pair 2 of them up together to get stereo sound if you want to. Looking at the controls on the speaker, and you've got the power on off, you've got the Bluetooth pairing button, you've got the volume up and down with the play pause button in between it. You've then got the light switch, so that can change through the various light modes, and it can also turn the lights off if you don't want them at all. You've then got the pairing button, and then you've got the bass up button as well. That makes a big difference to the sound, which we'll get to later in the sound test. Now this is Soundcore's most rugged Bluetooth speaker to date. Now not only can it be drop tested, or has been drop tested, so a drop from about 1 meter or less means it's still going to be okay, but it also has a protective cover or a protective coating on it, which means it's 5 times more resistant to salt water than a speaker that doesn't have the coating on. I still would wash it after using it in salt water, but it's good to know you've got that little bit of extra protection. It is also IP68 rated, which means not only is it dust proof, but it's waterproof as well, in so much that you can put it into over 1 meter of water for around 30 minutes and it's still going to be okay. Not that that's really an issue, because even if you chuck this off the side of a boat, well, it floats. So it's never going to get to that meter anyway, which makes it really easy for fishing out of the ocean, a pool, or wherever you happen to drop it. It also has probably one of the most unique features that I haven't seen on any other speaker, because plenty of other Bluetooth speakers float. However, this has been deliberately designed to always float facing up. So plenty of other speakers, they kind of roll over and then the speakers end up facing down in the water and then you can't hear music. This will play music facing up. That's a really good design. So not only is it drop proof and dust proof and waterproof and it floats, well, even if you get sand all over it and you need to get it cleaned, well, you can actually use a buzz clean feature here, which will send these big vibrations into the passive radiators to help shake loose any sand. So this all makes the Soundcore Boom 3i super rugged and a really good size too. If I was looking at some mainstream competitors, the closest I could think would be something like the JBL Flip 7 that I've got here, except the Soundcore is cheaper and it goes twice as loud. Actually, if you'd like me to do a comparison between these 2 speakers, let me know in the comments down below. So moving on to the sound, and not only does this speaker go loud, but it goes incredibly loud. Like, there is 50 watts of power in this speaker, so it's going to fill pretty much most rooms. And if you combine that with the bass 2.0 or the bass up 2.0 feature that's on here, and that gives real low bass to this as well, well, for its size. So it's a very V-shaped sound profile with this speaker, very energetic, lots of bass, lots of treble, great for parties or just hanging out down the beach or whatever. And if you don't like how it sounds out of the box, then there are a number of preset EQs, and there's a 9-band custom EQ, so you can tweak it to exactly how you want it. And if you want to know what this sounds like, well, time to do a sound test. Stars we never end, and we burn so bright, baby.
the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom. Bright nights, everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, and wearing the stain you made of me. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze.
There's still a bunch of extra features to go through. So you've got battery life here is 16 hours on a fully charged battery. Now that obviously does depend on how loud it is and whether you're using bass up or not, but that's pretty good battery life for a speaker of this size. It also comes with that buzz clean feature that I've already talked about. There's also a 96 decibel alarm, which I am not playing in this room because it is insanely loud. You can use that for emergency's sake if you needed to. It also comes with a voice broadcast feature, so you can record a message on your phone and then broadcast it on the speaker, which is really handy if you're on the barbecue and you need to tell everyone that the food is ready, for instance. Jumping into the Soundcore mobile app to give you a quick overview of how you can control this speaker. You've got the volume at the top, you've got the bass up 2.0 next. I would recommend leaving that on. If you turn it off, the sound does get quite thin. You'll hear that in the sound test. Equalizer, you've got either a number of different presets or you've got the 9-band custom EQ that's here. You've got the voice amplifier, which records the message, which plays out of the speaker. Then you've got the sound effects, which is a bunch of white noise, which might help you sleep, or the emergency alarm. Okay, I'm not doing that again. That's really loud. So we've done that, and then you've got the buzz clean, which helps clean the speaker as well. Moving to the other tab, you've got the lights. You can change how bright you want the lights. You can also change whether it's going to blink and change lights in beats to the music, or whether it's just going to do some ambient lights. You can also turn the lights off if you don't want them. So the Soundcore Boom 3i is a solid performing speaker. It's easy and light to carry with you anywhere, especially with that strap. It's also super rugged, the most rugged speaker that Soundcore's ever made, and it goes super loud too. Extra features like the lights on the end and some of the extra features I talked about, well, they're icing on the cake, but I think even if this speaker didn't have those things, there's more than enough here to justify the asking price of $140. Having said that, Soundcore have got a sale on at the moment where they're knocking up to $45 off, so you can get this for under $100. And at that price, at the moment, that's a really good buy. So I will put purchase links to it in the description down below so that you can go check it out for yourself. If you do want to look at some other options though, then be sure to check out the link up here. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if not. And as always, see you in the next one.